Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into a brand new deck on my main account using both of the Pekkas inside of Clash Royale. So we've got the main Pekka as well as the Mini Pekka. I don't know if you would say that's a father-son combo or a mother-daughter combo. That's for you guys to decide, but we're going to be using it inside of a couple of battles. It plays sort of similar to Pekka Double Prince, except for you might notice that I have the lightning spell inside of it. So let's go ahead and get into a couple of battles and test this bad boy out. Alright, so starting off, he's going to play a Tesla, which you never want to play a defensive card off the bat. He must have really been stuck as far as what cards he can play, and he's also going to play his Princess and his Fire Spirits, and I'm going to take those out in like half a second. Now notice the mistake I made though. I put the Elixir Pump too close to my tower. The place that I put it makes it so the Princess's splash damage hits it, so never play your Elixir Collector ever where I played mine like an idiot. You always want to play it one tile back, or else you're going to do the same thing I did, and I probably lost 2 Elixir off of that pump placement. But meanwhile, looks like my Pekka is starting to rumble down the lane. His Tesla has already died, and I literally did not even attack it once. It never even popped out of the ground, so a complete waste by him. He's going to play another hidden Tesla, and it looks like he'll follow that up with a poison spell as well. Now, because of the fact that he is a poison, I obviously can't play my Princess, so instead I opt for another Elixir Pump in the same exact stupid location, and I don't even get any damage on the tower. So far, I feel like I should have a huge lead. He's made so many mistakes with the Furnace and the Princesses, but instead, look at those Elixir Pumps. I'm just taking damage for no reason whatsoever. I take 3 Flaming Arrows to that Elixir Pump. I try to play a Dark Prince to intercept the Knight, and this match is just sort of a disaster so far. I should be totally in control, honestly have this game wrapped up by now, but instead, I'm just not even anywhere close. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a small push down the left-hand lane. I've got the Ice Wizard and the Dark Prince onto the tower. Should be able to get a decent chunk of damage, but definitely nothing game-changing, and this game is still definitely in the balance. Now, I'm going to improve. I'm going to put my Elixir Collector properly behind my tower, as well as play my Princess to stop that Furnace. But at this point, we're just going to have to see what happens, and if he still makes some of those mistakes that I've seen him make. Now, I knew he was going to play something to kill my Princess, so you notice I dropped my Dark Knight immediately. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and charge that Princess down and kill it. And now I've got my Princess hanging out right here. Another Miner's going to come in, so he spent 3 Elixir to kill that Princess after already investing so much. So here's where I'm going to go for a massive Pekka push. I've got my Pekka down. I'm going to play my Ice Wizard and my Princess to stop the Fire Spirits. Ice Wizard's positioning, definitely a little bit questionable right there. But now I'm going to get my lightning spell ready, and I'm actually going to lightning spell both the Furnace, the Princess, and I'm also going to hit the tower. So that was pretty high value right there. My Pekka should swipe down this Tesla, and I'm running out of Elixir, or I was actually full on Elixir, and I played another terrible Elixir Collector. I'm going to pull my hair out. How dumb I am with these Elixir Collectors. All right, stay cool. Another Princess. Jeez, I am such an idiot with those Elixir Collectors. Calm it down, get ready for another push down the left-hand lane, and see if we can finish this game off. So the Pekka's waddling down the lane. I've got the lightning prepped inside of my hand. Lightning is about to make it rain and kill 2 buildings, plus get damage onto the tower. The Prince is going down. We've got the Princess lined up. He's starting to take some serious damage nearby. That Miner's going to do absolutely nothing because my Mini Pekka is about to start rumbling down the lane. I'll zap that tower to make sure it does not kill my big girl Pekka, and the Princess should turn around in just a second and be just what we need to cap off that game. So definitely sloppy with those Elixir Pumps, guys. I made a ton of mistakes right there, and that's honestly what kept the game going longer than it should have been. Make sure you never play your Elixir Collectors like I do inside of that battle, and you live and you learn. So let's move on to the next battle. So starting off, let's play against Hate from STK. Don't want to be too aggressive with the Pekka in the beginning. I do not recommend the Pekka as your starting card, or else it usually gets pretty ugly. He's going to play a pretty well-played Princess to where it's going to knock out both my Princess as well deal damage to his tower. And now I have an Ice Wizard running down the lane, and honestly, no one really cares about the Ice Wizard doing damage to a tower. So at this point, he has a 2 Elixir lead. I just did the math in my head, and I can tell, hey, we played the exact same cards, except he played a Skeleton, and I played an Ice Wizard, which costs 2 more, so I know he has 2 Elixir up on me, but he must have wasted an Elixir because we dropped our cards at the exact same time. So definitely a poor use of Elixir management by him. Alright, so we're definitely about to meet up for an epic battle in the center. He's got his Giant, I've got my Pekka. Pekka obviously beats the Giant. I'm going to play my Mini Pekka and get to my Princess because I need to kill these minions. So let me zap down those minions. The Princess went in, and he brings out a balloon, which honestly, I'm not too worried about. Even if he gets the hit off on the tower, I've got mama and daughter, or father and son, running down the right-hand lane. They're about to go crazy. The Pekka is chopping away at those barbarians, and this is looking pretty good for a solid push down this right-hand lane. So big girl Pekka, big guy Pekka. I'm just going to call the Pekka a girl because I think that's what I saw in one of the Clash of Clans infographics. Anyways, tower is now down. Princess is about to lock onto his princess. And in this game, so far so good. We've already taken out that first tower just a minute and a half in. And the other tower, or the king tower, is getting so low that I might go for the 3-crown victory to make sure this game doesn't drag out any longer. So Giant running down the lane, I can play my Pekka or my Elixir Pump, depending on what I want to do. I'm just going to play my Pekka. We want to get this game rolling. Ice Wizard is making this the slowest moving card of all time for the Giant. And now that my Pekka is down, just have to survive this one push right here, and I should be able to flip this right on his head and to be able to finish this game off. So definitely want to zap those minions. I don't have much to deal with air inside of this deck, except for my Ice Wizard and Princess, which honestly aren't known for being like total air beasts like the Musketeer. Meanwhile, he's going to play a Giant. That's going to drag my Dark Prince all the way over to meet up with some of my buddies in the right-hand lane. Now I've got Mini Pekka and the regular Pekka. I'm going to drop a second Pekka. We've got triple Pekka on the battlefield right now. And this is about to start a push that, unfortunately, I don't feel like my man H8 is going to be able to overcome. So Pekkas are waddling down the lane at 2 miles an hour. I'm just going to drop my Dark Prince. He's going to drop another Giant. Look at this Giant get shredded to toast by those Pekkas. He's got skeletons as well, which are going to distract one of them. Both Pekkas are heading towards the tower. He's just simply delaying the inevitable with 15 seconds left. He does not know quit, which I can commend him for, but still mad annoying. 2 Ice Wizards, a Pekka, a Mini Pekka, a Dark Prince, and 2 princesses. He never had a chance. 3 crowns to 0 crowns. 21 trophies, baby. Let's go. All right. This deck is really fun to play. This definitely reminds me of Pekka Double Prince, except you miss a lot of the I guess, like super aggressiveness that the Prince brings you inside of a battle, but still, the lightning spell's fun, a bunch of other stuff inside of it's fun. Let's hop into one more battle against Non-Beta inside of Clash Royale. So let's start off with the Princess. That's the classic starter. We've got the Ice Wizard as well. He's got a Mini Pekka, so I'm going to drop my own Mini Pekka, and take a look at the cards that he's playing. He's actually playing the same exact deck that I am, and honestly, he's played it pretty well so far. We've got the Dark Prince on the Dark Prince, we've got the Ice Wizard on the Ice Wizard. He has played every single card that I've had so far, so I'm going to play an Elixir Pump to see if he switches things up. He's played the Zap, he's played Dark Prince, Princess, and the Ice Wizard, as well as the Mini Pekka. And I've got the Zap, Lightning, and the Pekka, which are really the... Okay, yeah, he's played the Elixir Collector. So this is going to be a fun mirror matchup right here. We're going to find out who's the best of the best, who knows how to run this deck. And honestly, even though it's my 3rd time playing it, I feel like I'm going to beat him. All right, let's go. So I took out his Princess. Now I have the Princess running down the lane. I'm going to play a Pekka to back that Princess up. He is going to play a Pekka as well. It's going to be a Pekka on Pekka battle. We're rocking the same exact deck. The Princess is doing splash damage to the tower, or at least was. She's just out of range now. We're both going to use our Zaps, so I give him a well played, because this is so funny how we're playing these same exact decks. And you can see his Pekka won the battle just for the fact that I was fighting on his side of the map. You always want to fight on your side of the map when you're playing a mirror matchup. Generally, you want to fight on your side of the map anyways, but now he's going to start pushing down my lane, and I'm going to have to play this a little bit better. But take a look at that Princess placement. I'm an idiot. My Princess is just going to die for free. Big mistake by me, and so far hasn't been the best battle, but he actually played his Mini Pekka wrong, so yeah, I think the Mini Pekka would have died anyways. So another pump's going down. And this is a stalemate, guys. We got to find out who's going to crack first, who's going to slip, who's going to take advantage of their opponent, and who's going to be crowned. I guess if he wins, he gets my YouTube channel. So let's play a Pekka in the back and see what we can do. So pump to pump, he's got Pekka to Pekka. This is... when you get into battles like this, it's all about timing. So I have to time my Zap perfectly. I have to space my units apart perfectly. And you have to make a play just like I'm about to make like here. I'm going to Lightning Spell his Elixir Collector, his Princess, and his Tower. I'm going to get some awesome value there. It does leave me a little vulnerable because the Elixir Collector obviously isn't a combat card. So it's not like in this massive cluster of units we have right here. So you can see he's winning right now. The Pekka should die in a second though, I'm hoping. And now it's 2 Ice Wizards to 2 Ice Wizards. 2 Princesses to 2 Ice Wizards to a Dark Wizard. This is just ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous mirror matchup I've ever had in my entire life. But take a look at the Princesses then. The Princesses are what keeping me in the battle, and they're actually staying alive. One's going to go to the left, one's going to go to the right. Now I do have a decent amount of artillery to back me up, and to try to go for the win. So the Peck is down, the Dark Prince is down, the Ice Wizard's down. I'm dropping the Zap on all of his goodness. Things are looking pretty decent. The princesses are firing rapidly. Look at those double princesses shooting. They're doing damage to the towers and the units. They were a second ago at least. His princess is going to die. We got the lightning spell onto the tower and to the Ice Wizard. The princesses are rapid firing and good game, well played. I'm the Chief, baby. Non-beta. You can't have my YouTube channel. All right, 1 crown to 0 for the mirror matchup for 20 trophies. Good game, well played. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smack a like with your forehead. Would appreciate it. And yeah, this deck is fun. I think I might use this deck inside a couple other videos, so stay tuned for it. See you guys later. Peace!